Mike, Sports, Vibes. Thank you for vibing with the bull. You already know the vibes. Is the 76ers the biggest circus in the NBA right now? That's a real question because I'm looking at the big picture and I look at the 76ers name and then I see an equal sign and then I see a circus with the elephants dancing around, the tigers that are dancing around. What else be dancing? You got lions, tigers, elephants, clowns jumping through fire I'm seeing all that right now because it is looking bad for the Philadelphia 76er organization as a whole. Not just Daryl, is looking bad for the whole organization because Joel Embiid is not being talked about enough. And just the thought of everybody's talking about the Sixers right now. Everybody's talking about First Take. I just listened to First Take. I'm just observing everything that's going on right now. Stephen A. Smith trying to stick up for James Harden somewhat. And Mad Dog was pretty much putting him in his place, telling him, yo, he quit on 3 teams. He chokes in the playoffs all the time. Daryl ain't the best GM. He hasn't won a finals. I don't even think he got to a finals. Mad Dog, shout out to you. Stephen A. Smith, stop it, man. Stop the cap. Because at the end of the day, James Harden has quit on every team he's been on. The Rockets, he quit on them. The Nets, he quit on them. Now he's quitting on the Philadelphia 76ers. And I understand if there was a promise, but at the end of the day, you have to show up in the playoffs. And Philadelphia, this city, all the 76er fans around the whole world is not going to go for James Harden being on a max deal. But let me get back to what I was saying at first. Joel Embiid is not being talked about enough. It is absolutely crazy what he has been going through as a 76er. And honestly, it might be time for a new beginning for Joel Embiid. I would not be surprised if Joel Embiid says, I don't want to be a Sixer no more. Get me the freak off this team ASAP. I'm thinking like this because at the rate we're going, we're not going to win a championship with this culture going on. We got the coach. We got some young talent, Tyrese Maxey, but we're going to need more. And Daryl has not built around this team like he should. He just pretty much signed a whole bunch of centers this offseason and Pat Beverly. Nick Nurse and a whole bunch of centers. We haven't improved this roster. And I know he's waiting until James Harden is off the team. He's waiting until he could possibly trade Tobias Harris. But James Harden is the main piece, right? So Joel Embiid, let's get to Joel Embiid, y'all. Let's get to Joel Embiid. So Joel Embiid removed the word processing and Philadelphia as his location. I'm going to keep it real. And everybody's going to say, oh, his name is Joel Troll Embiid, whatever. I'm going to say this right now. Sometimes there's truth in jokes. And I said this multiple times. The man is sending a message to the Philadelphia 76ers. He's sending a message to Daryl. You better do something because if you don't, you're going to have to trade me as well. That's what's going on. And I hope I'm wrong, but it's embarrassing. It is literally a circus right now in Philly. It's absolutely embarrassing. And what he said at the Maverick Carter Sports Film Festival, let me read what he said. Because everybody's just like, oh, well, what he said? He said this, right? He said, I don't know. This is Joel Embiid, right? At the Maverick, I'm going to say it again. The Maverick Carter at the Sports Film Festival, right? He said, I just want to win a championship, whatever it takes. And I feel him. I understand where he's coming from because this organization has not built around Joel Embiid like they should. I keep on going back to the San Antonio Spurs with Tim Duncan. Build around the 76ers like they built around Tim Duncan. I know that's back in the day. The last time they won, I think, was 2016, 2014. But still, you have one of the best players in the NBA, and he's a center, right? Build around that. Have a whole bunch of wings that can shoot. Everybody needs to know how to shoot almost. They don't have that on this team. They got rid of Jalen McDaniels. Let me get to the rest of what he said. He also said, I don't know where that's going to be, whether it's in Philly or anywhere else. I just want to have a chance to accomplish that. I want to see what it feels like to win that first one. And then you can think about the next one. It's not easy, but it takes more than one or two, three guys. You got to have good people around you. And myself, every single day, I work hard to be at the level so I can make it happen. So every single day, I'm working towards that. Now, these are the words coming from Joel Embiid. And then after this, right, he had on Twitter, I'm just messing with y'all. I'm trolling. No, Joel Embiid, you're telling the truth, and I don't blame you. Be a stand-up man about what you're saying. I am a realistic. A lot of us Philadelphia 76er fans understand. If you wanted to be traded, we will be mad. You know what I mean? But we will understand because they haven't done by you like they should. Just like they didn't do good by Allen Iverson. They're not building a team that fits your skill set. They're not building a team that fits your skill set. They're not. Nah, bruh. Nah. They're definitely not 100% not. They only got one player, right, that actually was perfect for you. And he was your best friend on the team, and that was Jimmy Butler. Other than that, I'm not even including James Harden because James Harden's a quitter, right? But hold on. Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. Thank you for vibing with the bull. Make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. But yeah, this is crazy, y'all. This is some circus crap going on right now. And then PJ Tucker had the nerve to actually put on his IG story, I'm not acrobatic. I'm not flipping on my bro. What? And I mean this in no disrespect, PJ Tucker. I mean this in no disrespect, man. For James Harden to take a pay cut for you, I know you got that dog in you. You're okay back when you was with the Bucks. You know what I mean? But you're not the same. And at the same time, it's like, dude, relax, man. Like stop making the situation worse. You're just putting gasoline on the fire, making the situation even more worse than what it already is. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to be, and I hope you're in the package deal with James Harden. Get you off the team as well. We don't need you. You're aging. You're not producing like you need to. You did all right in the playoffs. I like the dog that you bring, but you're not worth it. If you're going to be speaking out on this situation when we're trying to rectify this, we're trying to have some type of conclusion to this crazy circus situation that we're dealing with right now, and you're just throwing fire on it. You're throwing gasoline on that fire. I said throwing fire on it. You're throwing gasoline on the fire. You know what I'm saying? That's all you're doing. And then I want to go to Dwight Howard, y'all. Dwight Howard. Taiwan. You're playing in Taiwan. You want to buy a team. You want James Harden to play for your team and score 100 points, score 80 points, whatever, right? All right, Dwight Howard. I'm going to be nice, but let's keep it real, man. I'm going to be nice. You're a good player. When you was in your prime, you was actually a great player. You're going to be a Hall of Famer. I truly believe that. You're Defensive Player of the Year. You won a championship, I believe. Yada, 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 yada. But at the same time, can you just mind your business? Can you just mind your business? We're not We don't want James Harden to have any more ideas about anything. We just want him to just honestly be quiet so we can trade you. You're lessening. If you're quiet, James Harden, maybe we could trade you. But the more and more you talk, you're lessening your value. So that means Daryl's going to hold on to you. I'm just keeping it real. And Dwight Howard, you're doing the same thing like PJ Tucker. Luckily, you're in Taiwan. You're not even playing for the Sixers anymore. But it's like, dude, relax, man. Fall back. Just stay out of it, man. Stay out of it. And mind your dang on business. This is 76er talk right now. This is 76er business right now. And you're pouring more gasoline on the fire and making the situation worse. We don't need you to be talking about this, Dwight Howard. And I mean this in no disrespect, but we trying to trade him so we can get better, so we can win a championship. We haven't won in 40 years. So can you just relax and stay in Taiwan and do what you got to do over there and win a couple of championships over there and stop worrying about the Philadelphia 76ers and what we got going on over here? Can you please? Can you please? Can you pretty please just mind your dang on business? We don't need your opinion on this matter right now. Stay in Taiwan. James Harden's not playing in Taiwan. Relax and just go somewhere, right? But man, this is a dang on circus, y'all. I'm just trying to observe the insanity, this franchise and the moves that they haven't made and the moves that they made that were terrible. And I'm to the point, this is worse than the Ben Simmons situation. Ben Simmons, believe it or not, had more value than James Harden because he's younger and he had 4 years on his deal or 3 years on his deal. James Harden's on a expiring contract. He's 33, 34 years old, and he chokes in the playoffs every time he gets the chance. Every time the playoffs comes along, he'll have 2 good games, and the rest of the games he's going to be terrible. And it just sucks, right? Because I keep on saying this, and I'm going to say it again. We were close to get into the Eastern Conference Finals. And I understand it's deeper than just him just wanting out. It's because he feels betrayed by Daryl. But at the same time, you got to look at it in a business perspective. Take the friendship perspective out of it, James Harden. You didn't do good in the playoffs. Your value is literally dropping down to the deepest part of the ocean in the world. Your value is terrible right now. We cannot trade you for a second round pick and then just be done with you. We can't. We gave up too much to get you. 2 first-round picks, Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, and Drummond. So this is crazy, man. I am not liking this, but I had to talk that talk. I had to talk that talk, man. And I don't mean to be negative about this situation, but I had to just speak my mind on this because at the end of the day, we are trying to win championships, and this is not looking good for the Philadelphia 76ers as a whole. And I'm embarrassed. I know it's embarrassing. Not I'm embarrassed. We're the talk of the whole NBA right now. We're the circus of the NBA right now. That's all they really talk about now. And it just sucks being a 76er fan, dealing with the whole process, and now we have to deal with this. It sucks. But at the end of the day, let's get Daryl, if you don't get a deal done, I mean this in no disrespect, but if you feel like this is disrespect, it is what it is. If you don't get a good deal done for James Harden, the guy that you brung in, I hope the ownership fires you. I hope they fire you if you don't bring in the right pieces and all this falls apart and we have to trade Joel Embiid. I hope they fire you before they trade Joel Embiid. I hope they fire you because you wanted James Harden. That's all I got. That's all I got to say, man. That's all I got to say. I'm tired of this, man. I'm tired of talking about this. I really am. It's entertainment, but it's not the entertainment I want to talk about. To be honest with you, I want to talk about the 76ers getting better so we can win a championship. It's been 40 years. This is the end of the video. I truly appreciate you vibing with the bull. Make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. I'm out.